Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. It's been a crazy couple weeks around here and it is raining again, so I'm in the barn shooting this intro for you. I wanted to start this video off and let you know that we are in the process of trying to rescue 2 more horses from Arkansas. We have a fundraiser going right now to try to save them. They're supposed to be shipping on Wednesday and we're trying to get this fundraiser together to save their lives. These are their videos from the livestock yard.
Alright, here's Marty. Now look at old Marty here. He's a Belgian workhorse cross. 15 years old. Stands 15'3". Big ball face. Works, rides, does. Gentle. Really go low and slow. Family there somewhere if they want to have something to go for a round with there this summer. Got Marty. Like I said, he's gentle. Good feet and legs. We're going to worm him there and hopefully find him home, but I guess he'll have a good worming in him. That's old Marty. His name's Marty Thrill Kill. Been up to the plow, everything you can think of there for all my shores. It'll also be a direct ship. So if y'all want Marty Thrill Kill, then y'all need to get him. He's looking for his forever home, but it's not here. They call him the Thrill Kill. Nice horse right there. Got a big pretty face. Y'all get him if you want him. It's Marty.
There wasn't any sound on this guy's video, but his name is Forrest, and he is a 3-year-old Belgian Gelding standing 17'3". And he's a beautiful horse, and at 3 years old, I have no idea why somebody dumped him at the kill pen. So he's also shipping on Wednesday to slaughter along with Marty, so we are trying to rescue Forrest and Marty together. So we do have a fundraiser up right now at the bighooffoundation.org to try to save these 2 horses before Wednesday. If you'd like to donate to this fundraiser to save their lives, like I said, the fundraiser and all the details of the fundraiser are at thebighooffoundation.org. And as always, we appreciate all of your support, kindness, and generosity in trying to save these lives. It just makes me sick to see how many horses actually go through auctions and the livestock yards and everything that happens with these horses. It's just not fair for them. And you know, we're going to do our part and try to save as many of these horses as we can. As long as we have your continued support and we can still feed these horses, there's plenty of room for them out here on this farm. So we're going to do everything that we can to save these horses. And in last week's video, we talked about 5 horses that we rescued the week before. And this was how they're doing since they arrived here to the farm. If you missed our video from last week, we discussed rescuing 2 more horses. This is a mare and a gelding that were a bonded pair. They were at Bowie, Texas Livestock. They were lot 4877 and 4878. This is the mare. She's a little apprehensive about going in the trailer without her friend there, the gelding. So we put him in first and then loaded her up afterwards. So we brought these 2 back from Bowie, Texas Livestock and brought them here to our farm. And these two sweet mares were a bonded pair that also came from Bowie, Texas livestock. They both had eye issues, and we had an anonymous donor support their bail and their fundraiser as well. So their bail was completely paid by another donor. So we really can't thank you all enough for all of your support. It's amazing that you guys want to help so much with saving these horses. So these were the two mares. They were, I don't know if you remember them, but they came in complete with all their gear on, their pulling gear, and they were just dumped at Bowie. So we rescued them and brought them home to our farm. And our extra traveler, we always seem to bring an extra traveler home on every trip. This guy was actually at Wish upon a horse, and they told us he was gelding, but he is actually a mare. So he was our extra, well, she was our extra traveler, and this was her getting loaded up. We put a bale of hay out here for them so they'd all have plenty of hay. And the girl that had lice, we got some spray on her. Dr. Wagner said that Frontline for dogs and cats is what we need to use on her to keep it all good. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, mamas. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Welcome home. Yeah. So their paperwork said that the two girls that came together, they came from Oklahoma, and then the other guys came from Kentucky. And I'm not sure where he came from because his Coggins paperwork was done here. But she's just losing her hair, it looks like. We are going to take her, obviously, to the vet right away because they both need to get their eyes looked at. I know, we're going to get you guys to the vet. Dr. Wagner said that this might not just be lice. This could be some kind of other fungal infection, possibly. So we're going to get them to the vet as soon as possible. Her eye's pretty swollen, not sure why. It's okay, sweetheart. I know. You guys are safe now. Yes, you are. You're safe. Mostly, I think it's that she's just skinny. I don't really know. This might be like a fungus because this kind of looks like scabs of something, so she might have just some kind of parasite too, which dewormer will take care of all that. But before we deworm anyone, we always make sure that we get them get their blood tested. Hey, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. You're okay. Hi, little girl. You're okay. So her eye, I don't think she has an eye. That's probably going to require surgery. Probably painful for her. So like I said, we're going to get these two to the vet as soon as possible. We're going to take them first. They need more medical attention than anything. I don't believe she has an eye in there. It's okay, Mamas, I'm right here. You're okay, yeah. Looks like it's been knocked out, so Dr. Wagner will take a look at that. She has got an eye on this side and she is visual. I know, baby, you're never going to get hurt again. No. Never going to be neglected. You'll always have everything you need, okay? You're safe here. Yeah, you're okay. Good, sweetie. Never going to have to work again. You got hay in your thing. And what are you guys doing? Huh? Are you not sharing? You're supposed to share the alfalfas. Yeah? So this guy's Russell. He was the one that came from from Wish Upon a Horse, and then these are the four that came from Bowie. But everyone's doing good so far. Eating, making a mess. Yeah. Y'all playing nice? Yeah. Good job, guys. Yeah, good job. Be nice to them. That was rude. No kicking. But all is good so far with these guys. So we got the 2 mares to the vet as soon as possible. We needed to find out what was going on with them. So this was when we arrived at MVP for their checkup.
For what?
You're stinky, man.
Okay, so what are we calling them? I didn't get them. I didn't actually. 4905 and 4906. Okay, we also don't know the names quite yet.
We are at the vet's office with the 2 mares, 4905 and 4906, which we need to get them named. Dr. Wagner just took a quick look at them, and this poor girl, her swollen eye is actually cancer, most likely. So she's going to get a closer look at that, and we might be doing surgery on her eye. And then this girl too, Dr. Wagner said what happens with her eye is that's where the globe has actually lost its fluid. So she's going to talk to Dr. Arnold about doing a surgery possibly on hers. And then her skin condition, she hasn't really ever seen anything like that with the skin condition. So it doesn't really look like lice. So we're going to deworm her and see how she does with that. We're also going to do blood work and see, again, kind of go from there. These poor 2 girls. I know, you 2 girls. I'm so sorry you've been neglected. We're going to get you fixied up.
All her cancer, like the outer eyelid is normal, but all the cancers down in there, and it doesn't look exactly like the others, but I could try. I don't know, because the outer eyelid is pretty normal, so I don't know if it's or if I got her eye blocked enough and stuff, if I could peel up some of that tissue from down there. I could try sometime.
Okay.
Let's get her just a tiny
Yeah,
bit
healthier. Yeah, okay.
Let's give it a couple weeks or so.
Okay. And then what do you think about her eye?
I'll ask Dr. Arnold if she thinks we should take it out. I agree with you, like on the flies and stuff. You don't want it to be like a source of infection. But she can't close it all the way, so I mean, she might be able to protect it well enough to close it. I'll ask. I'll let you know.
Okay.
We each will get this.
But these 2 are Eleanor and Margaret, and we are going to see how they're going to do. We're going to do a surgery to have the cancer removed from Eleanor's eye, and then Margaret. We're going to see how she does with her eye this summer, see if it bothers her, and if it does, then we're going to do a surgery to remove that. But until then, we really just don't want to do an unnecessary surgery if we don't have to. So getting this little girl right here on a good diet is definitely helping with her skin. I don't know if you can see it, but it's getting better. It just has some flaky little patches. I know, sweetie. I know, honey. We're going to get your eye fixed once you get a little bit more healthy. Yeah, when you get a little bit more healthy, we're going to fix your eye, babe. I know. Good girl. But these were the 2 that came from Bowie, and they're doing good, settling in really well. And other than their eye conditions, they're healthy horses. So we'll give them all the time that they can have and everything that they need for as long as they have here on our farm. Yes. You're a beautiful girl. Yeah. I know, sweetie. Good girl. You spinning? Okay, you spinning. You gotta do some eating? Yeah, you got lots of hay there. Good job, mamas. Yeah, my sweetie. I know you got lots of snackies. Good girl. And then we got the other 3 to the vet as well. They got their teeth loaded, they got blood work done, they got an exam, and the gelding got his sheath cleaned as well. So this is Russell, And we just found out that Russell is not actually a gelding. Russell is a girl. So we're going to have to rename you. They messed that one up for sure. It's the same horse we rescued, but Russell is actually not a Russell. Russell is a girl. So the horse we thought was Russell actually had a little bit of sinus discharge. It wasn't coming from a tooth or anything like that, but we did do a sinus flush and got all the yuck out of her, and then she was on antibiotics as well. So she's on the road to recovery, and after this she was feeling much better. So this is Paige, Robert, and Marin. Do you like the name Marin? You like that name? Yeah? Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. Time to go out and be horses. Pasture's that way. Come on, guys. Come on. Paige, Robert, and Marin have all left the building. Since these three got a clean bill of health, we turned them out with the rest of the herd. It was kind of hard to see them in the herd, but they're the ones that are walking in the back along the fence over there. All three of them were staying together as a little group. Hi, Chloe. Go make friends. Ooh, she's feisty. Well, these two apparently have to work out their differences. That's Robert. Robert and Marin, I think. Marin took to Robert pretty quickly, so they've been hanging out together, so he's now running her. That's what's happening right now. He's staying with her. So he abandoned Paige. It's just rude. You two were saved from the kill pen together because I thought you two were bonded, and then you bond with somebody else. Hi, buddy. Hi, Lila. Uh-oh. Pretty sure that was Persephone. It's Marin and Robert by the tree. Nope, they're running off with her. There they go. How are you guys doing? Are they being nice to you? Hi, pal. What you doing? Are they being nice to you? Oh, you're Paige. Robert. Hey, buddy. Hi, bud. Marin. What you doing, sweet girl? Hi, guys. Are you guys doing okay? Are they being nice to you? No? Are they mean? Tell them to be nice. Yeah. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Oh. Play nice, kids. That's Samson and Buddy. Oh, Merritt, you like Buddy? Oh, are you guys friends? not friends for sure. Aaron, be nice. Be nice to them. No? All right. Carry on. And also last week, like I said, last week was a busy week. We had a donor reach out to us that was an anonymous donor that wanted to help save 2 horses that were at Wish Upon a Horse. They were a bonded pair, a mare and a gelding, and they wanted to try to help them. We were down to the last day, and they offered to pay the full bail if we would give them a place to live. Obviously, bring them here to our farm and give them a retirement life. Also, along with them, there were 2 donkeys that they also sponsored. And then the following day, after we had that taken care of, there was another donkey that was also sponsored by another donor. So these are the 2 horses that we're going to be getting this week sometime, and along with the 3 donkeys.
All right, this is lot 1231. The one Kate is on is a mare. She's in her upper teens. Both eyes are good. Feet aren't too bad. Probably could use a trim. The one Ty's on is Smooth Mouth. He is also, well, he's a gelding, but he's also 17-3. The mare's 17-3 as well. They have been together 99% of their lives. So we are going to keep them together. They actually do have really good shape to them. This sweet guy is lot 1241. Hi, sugar. Oh, he's starting to. He stands 12'2". He does have good shape to him. Hi, baby. Oh, poor little ear. Now, he was confiscated by a sheriff's department and then sold in a sale. Obviously, you do not know the reasons why, but he is pretty sweet. Eyes are good, feet are good. He does have good shape to him. Pretty little paint. And he is still a jack. Scratch. You like your scratches? Alright, this guy is lot 1228. He's just a 2-year-old little jack, stands 9'1". You see halter rope and leads. Me and him were becoming buddies last night. I had put out some alfalfa, and of course, you know, when the flakes go all over you, he was trying to eat it, little leaves and stems, whatever that fell in my pocket, was letting me pet all over him. He's just a really friendly young jack. This sweet Jenny is lot 1243. Little girl. She does have pretty decent shape to her. She had been running with the jack, so you know there is always possibilities. Becoming bred. Feet look good. When she was up there out of the mud. Both eyes are good. Hey, sugar. Sniff it. Know if she got down at one point in her little life and rubbed some of the hide off of her or something. I don't know. But sweet little girl.
But with all the rain, we haven't had a chance to pick them up yet, but we will be getting them, hopefully towards the end of the week, we'll be getting them, and then we can get them to the vet, get them checked, and then get them turned out with the herd. The jack donkeys, however, will have to be gelded before we turn them out. So Those guys will be coming to the farm hopefully sometime this week. And again, we're still working on that fundraiser for the other two from Fountain Hills. So again, that is up at thebighooffoundation.org, and all the details are on the website as to what's going into that fundraiser. So if you want to support us, that's at thebighooffoundation.org. And we would greatly appreciate your support to try to save these two lives. It's not fair that these young horses continue to get dumped at these kill pens, and horses that are perfectly healthy. The other horse that's there that we're getting looks perfectly healthy as well. And it just blows my mind that people just can dump these horses and treat them the way that they do. So I want to say thank you to everybody that has supported us over the past 3 years. This has been an amazing journey, and we just can't thank you all enough for all of your support, kindness, and generosity. Without you, none of this would be possible. These horses wouldn't be getting the life that they're getting and the medical care and the attention that they need. So if you'd like to support this fundraiser, again, it's at thebighooffoundation.org. And again, thank you all so much for all of your support. Thank you for following us here on the channel. If you did want to become a part of our Patreon account, we do let you vote. Even our free members, we let you vote on the names. That's something new that we started. We do have our Patreon account is at Fletcher Farms Amarillo 817, and we put out updates every single day on all the horses. So, and like I said, even if you're a free member, you can vote on the new horses that we get. You can vote on their names. So head on over there and check it out. So stay tuned. We will have more updates on the horses that we're working on from Fountain Hills, and then also this week we'll have a freedom ride for the other donkeys and the other two horses that we're getting from Wish Upon a Horse. So stay tuned and we'll have more updates for you. Thanks, everybody. Bye.